Alright everyone, here is the next part. For me, right now, currently, it's Halloween, so happy spooky day, although by the time this goes up, it very well could be December. Oh yeah, I've not done that yet, but... I mean, it could be November. I honestly, I'm starting to lose track of parts a little bit now. This is 4 or 5, I think, so... that's cool anyway. So, yeah, I am seeing some friends tonight. Me and the fiancé are going to go around to a friend's house. We're going to watch some horror films, have snacks, like finger food and stuff. I bought like a load of cupcakes, because you know, when life's hard, who doesn't love a delicious cupcake? So, you know, goals and all that. So, that should be quite fun. I never normally catch the rabbit that fast. I was just on fire. I was like, you know what, Nips? No. Or whatever it's called, Nibs. Don't know if it is called Nips, although that's quite funny. Hopefully it doesn't get me demonetized. Because the YouTube algorithm is effed. You know, I was about to make a statement, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't. I was going to say, you know what, I think I'm getting better as this game goes on, but I really don't think I am. Or this Let's Play goes on, rather. Okay, so something funny that I wanted to tell you. There's a customer who shops at Burger King, or did when I used to work there, called Fartman. And he would always order food on one of the delivery apps, like Just Eat, or Uber Eats, or whatever. He would order an insane amount of food, I'm talking a ridiculous amount, and then leave really crude reviews afterwards. So, we would get stuff. Well, I mean, it would always just be like sexualized, but like in a really crass and crude way, almost juvenile. I will, once I finish this level, I will find one of them and read it out for you, and I'll put it up on screen just like I did the text messages, because it's just a work of art and I feel like it needs to be appreciated. So, it would usually be around payday, and the fact for me it was payday yesterday, that's what made me think about Fartman. And the fact that I was debating myself getting a Burger King. And if I hadn't already made plans to meet the missus for lunch at a really nice cafe and get one of their toasted sandwiches, I probably would. And I know what you're probably thinking, oh, a Burger King's better than a toasted sandwich, and 9 times out of 10 I would agree with you. Don't get me wrong, I do love a good toasted sandwich. Here's the appreciation for all the toasted sandwiches out there. Respect, hashtag toasted sandwich, get it going on X or on YouTube. Basically, it's like a cheese and ham, but they put like, I don't know what it is, like a tomato relish or a tomato puree through the middle of it, and it just makes it so much better. And I don't really know why, because ultimately it is probably just a bit of tomato puree, but it takes the whole like experience to the next level. Like, you've had toasted sandwiches, but you've not experienced a toasted sandwich until you've had this one, trust me. If I can remember, I'll take a photo of it later and I will put it in a future part. But it's very dependent on my memory, which 9 times out of 10 is rubbish. I just got a WhatsApp notification. I'm assuming it's probably my fiancé. There we go. Got me a star, and it means that I can find the Fartman review. Although that definitely wasn't the star that I meant to do. But I'll still take it. Yeah, what's up? Okay, save and continue. Alright, I'm just gonna, give me a second, I'm just gonna hit pause and I'll try and find a Fartman review for you. Alright, I found 2 of them from when he ordered on the same day. I'm just going to see if I can find the one where I get a shout out, and if I can, I'll see if I can actually find a Fartman order on screen, because I'm pretty sure I took a photo of one as well. I found the one that's got me in it, and I think I've got a photo of the actual burger that I can put up as well. So I'll read the first reviews, I'll put a picture of the burger up, and then I will read the me shout out review. So, here are 2. So here's the first one that he did from the 18th of December 2021 at 10 to 8. He put, and I quote, "Love putting burgers on my thingy and eating and sucking them off." And then 35 minutes later, on the same day, because he often ordered more than once, we put, runny brown sauce. Reminds me of sauce coming from my bottom. So, you know. And he would give full 5-star reviews. And I mean, at the moment, Burger King, or back then, Burger King had a 4.11 out of 6. You know, we needed all of these. So, here's a picture of the burger that he ordered. This is for the me review, the one where I get the shout out. So this is the burger. And as you can see, there's several different crispy patty burgers on it. So, you know, nothing but the health. And then the staff wrote "Love from Oliver XX" on the box. And then Fartman responded. So again, this was in the afternoon at 19 minutes past 1 on the 29th of January 2022. So more or less a month later, we got a chicken burger. Me and Oliver in bed with a bit of brown sauce everywhere. My tongue drools at the thought of Oliver's fingy, sucking it. So yeah, again, 6 stars. So, you know, fun times. So essentially, there'd be all these crude reviews up from someone called Fartman on Just Eat, and they would be like the 6-star reviews, so they would be needed. But then I spoke to my boss and friend at the time, Nathan, and I was like, Nathan, why are we not just taking this stuff down? Like he's talking, you know, like it's not the best image for the restaurant. And Nathan was like, yeah, but right now we need all of the 6-star reviews we can get. So if Fartman wants to say stuff like that, then we'll leave him. There was also a conspiracy theory that Fartman was one of the workers who used to work at the store. So Fartman used to send us care packages as well on Just Eat or Deliveroo to the store. And I remember one of my first shifts that I was there, it had to be my first or at push second week, I was told about Fartman by a staff member. And then one of the staff members, who we all assumed was Fartman, said to me, he said, what's your favourite meal? And I was like, okay, bit weird, but you know what? Everyone's friendly, just gonna get on board with it. I was like, I love a lasagna. Lasagna is objectively probably my favourite meal. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big pizza person. I love burgers, like the basic white boy that I am. But I really love lasagna. Like I could eat it day in, day out. I made it like a homemade one the other week, and it was really good. So yeah, so what was I saying? So yeah, told this co-worker lasagna was my favourite meal. Then a day or two later, we got a care package from Fartman. And in it had all of the stuff that you need to make a lasagna. So you had like lasagna sheets, you had tomato puree, there was mincemeat, all from like Tesco. And I was like, this is weird. How? And then, like, it wasn't just my thing. There was a bag of sweets that Nathan really liked or something in it. And just, it was very much like either Fartman's got cameras around the restaurant, or, you know, Fartman was this person, which I still believe to this day Fartman was. So all this stuff came, and I was like, cool, I'll take the lasagna stuff home. So yeah, so then people started to get really sus of this person, because these care packages would always come, like, just after this person finished their break. And it would always be around payday for us as well. So then we started trying to call the staff member out and say, look, we think you are Fartman. And he was having absolutely none of it. He was like, I'm not Fartman and stuff. And yeah. But then again, a bit like the care packages, Fartman orders would always come whilst he was on break. And sometimes if there were 2 or 3, they'd come on days where he's off and it just gotten paid. So I don't really understand the logic of why he would become Fartman on days off and just order all this stuff, but it seemed to be the case. So yeah, there's that. It's funny. And then I had a look through, I can't find it. There was another review where we wrote Nathan's name on the box, and Nathan too got a loving shout out from Fartman in his review. It was as sexually suggestive as mine, although it sounded like he was having more fun with me than he was Nathan, so take that as you will. And then we wrote the name of the co-worker on the box who we believed to be Fartman. And then the review came, but there was no name or reference to this person, and I was like, very sus indeed. So yeah, so nobody knows 100%, but I'm convinced that my co-worker is Fartman. It's just, Fartman would only order from either us or a dodgy kebab shop, which was also next to where this person lived, like a street or two down, called Brothers Kebab. Except Brothers Kebab would always, like, remove the crude stuff that Fartman was saying. Which is interesting, because they were arguably in a worse place with Just Eat in terms of their, like, review numbers than we were. So it seems slightly counterintuitive for them to be like, nah, we don't want Fartman's crudity. So, yeah. That's the whole Fartman thing. I mean, as I said, to this day, nobody knows definitively if this co-worker was Fartman, but I would place money on it. I'm so convinced he's Fartman. I was tempted to make a new Just Eat account under my YouTube email, order as Fartman, and just leave a crude review just to mess with the new people that run it. I was basically... It's like when the mantle gets passed down, like when Dick Grayson becomes Nightwing. That was kind of the vibe that I was going to go for. I was going to become this generation's Fartman, and I still think I should do it. Not the hero that Gotham City needs, or not the hero Gotham City wants, but the hero Gotham City needs, or whatever the quote is. I'm an avid Batman fan, so I feel like I should know that. I figure if I'm going to have to venture into the volcano anyway, I might as well try and get 100 coins first. Oh, I could try and kill these dudes. If they're one-on-one, it's fine. I just don't want the other ones to realize that I'm here. Right, okay. If I can trick the dumb AI, then it should be fine. Alright, once I've killed these dudes, I will just make a break for the volcano. Because I'll be at 80. This is one of my favourite levels, actually. No, I don't want to fight you, I just want the coin. I know I could throw that block, but I don't feel like it's going to do any good. I feel like it will lead to my imminent doom, so I'm going to pass, I think. And then once this fiery road opens into the volcano, I shall go. Oh god, I thought I fell into the lava then. Oh, this is not good for my anxiety. Moomin, the dog who I mentioned, has got anxiety pills because he's a little anxious boy just like me, and I feel like I should just take some of his pills sometimes. Help with my crippling anxiety. Genuinely, I know that when I stream and stuff I make jokes, so I probably come across as quite like a calm and collected person. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm big-headed, like, oh, I've got everything going and stuff, but I'm genuinely, in real life, I am one of the most anxious people you will ever meet. And I do such a bad job of hiding it. Like, every time I've got a new social interaction or someone asks me a question, I'm just like, what? Just like internal panicking, but apparently I don't really see it, but it's apparently really clear on my face. Like, my fiance always tells me that, like, it's noticeably, like, panicked, and I just have a walking panicked expression. You know how people have, like, resting bitch face? Like, I'm just resting anxious face. Oh, that was jammy. So I don't think this is necessarily harder than 3D All-Stars. I think I've just grown so accustomed to the Switch controls that it just feels a bit jarring. Like, I spoke to my buddy Tom about it the other day, and that's essentially what he said he thinks the situation is, so... And to be fair, I can kind of see that being the reaction. Right, if I die now, it doesn't matter so much, because I've got 100. Okay. I guess this will probably be a queen's... This will be a clean sweep level, just like I did with booze, in theory. Oh yeah, red log rolling. Good, I love this one. Right, I might get the flying cap, because that might actually help for once, surprisingly. Okay, it didn't help as much as I thought. My plan was just to sort of fly into the arena, but that definitely did not happen, as we just saw. Oh, no, 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 no! Yes, gotta love broken game mechanics. I definitely wrote the log. Right, let's traverse the volcano. Volcano. Oh, so awkward. Right. Last star. Skills right there. You might even call them mad skills. I just realised there's the strategy where you use the shell to get all the coins. And it doesn't matter because I've done it now, but... Mario's like, oh, fire burns! I know, I will jump into the volcano! Up we go. Oh, my voice just cracked then. Cool, gotta love it. That's great, isn't it? That just fills me with just so much, you know, just general happiness. Right. This is not good. Yeah, that's literally me at the minute. I'm just wiped out. Around the fire. May all your bacon burn. Sir, the fire from Howl's Moving Castle, I think. Okay. Oh, there were some more coins here, that's good. I'm so jealous. My friend Tom, who I mentioned earlier on in the streams, just started playing Super Mario Galaxy for the first time. And I wish I could have the chance to go back and play Super Mario Galaxy for the first time. Don't get me wrong, I played it so many times, I love it, but just the ability to go and experience it just like one more time. Right, let's talk to Toad and get the hardest stuff. Okay, looks like I'm doing a Hazy Maze Cave level. Oh, star. Okay, I don't like Hazy Maze Cave. It's not my least favourite in the game, but I don't rate it very highly. I was going to talk to Toad and get him to give me a star in return for the safe exchange for another Toad in the building. Right, I'm pretty sure there's like a wall jumping bit I can do in a minute, assuming I don't die to these boulders. Isn't it like... Yeah, it's like up here, I think. Just trying to think what's the quickest star that I can do up here. Yeah, there we go, that was it. I did just want to talk to Toad. You know what, we've still got time. I don't really want to do many at this level, so I'll try and knock one or two more out. And then I'll do a few in Shifting Sandland, and then I'll move on. Like I said, ultimately I only need 70 stars. I mean, I probably will end up getting more than 70, but I'm not going to do the 120 I'm not going to do the entirety. I don't like spiders, so seeing stuff like that jump out at me is not fun. Although 'tis Halloween, although 'tis probably like, I don't know, the end of November, so depends what it 'tis to you. I should really unlock the metal cap, although I can't really remember where in the level the metal cap is. So, oh, that's if you want to do the red coins, which I don't want to. This sort of gives me Conker's Bad Fur Day vibes, this level. Oh, I'm in the maze now. Oh, I forgot there were Monty Moles in this game. For some reason, I didn't think they came into Mario until like later on. Probably because I'm an idiot. I'll be sure to take a different route this time, so I can get back up. Oh, it's this again. It really lives up to its name of a maze. Good, okay. You know what, I retract the last comment. Let's just get one more in here and then move on, because I'm not feeling this level. Like, not in the least. I mean, worst case, I can come back here and get some more stuff if I need to, but I'm just... eh. Oh my god, what is happening? I was on such a good streak. Oh, come on, I'm sure I could have recovered from that. Oh, fine, 1 star, and then we'll call it, because I'm getting sad and a little bit hungry. Then again, I guess I've not had breakfast so far. I'm dieting, or I'm watching my calorie count at the moment. Yeah, so it's fun. It means I can't do things I used to enjoy anymore, like go out drinking. No, I'm joking. I still can. I just... like tonight, it's Halloween, I'm gonna have a couple of drinks. I've got a bottle, or half bottle of vodka that needs using, so I will have some of that. Got some Pepsi Max, I've got some Orangeade. I think I went the wrong way. So I will... I could even take my pineapple rum, I suppose. I like Dead Man's Fingers, the pineapple rum of it. It's honestly so good. You mix that with like some lemonade and maybe like, oh, you know, I've had enough at this level now. If I need to, I'll come back to it. Oh, just one more go, fine. Yeah, you mix the mango, not the mango, you mix the pineapple, Dead Man's Fingers with like lemonade, maybe some Orangeade, or maybe like Mango Monster, and it is amazing. I got a bit drunk on my birthday a year ago, 2 years ago, can't remember, when I first drank it, that like combination, and I called it a booty call because I thought that was funny because, you know, pirates, booty, and like dead man's fingers and rum and stuff. It was funny wordplay. Or so I keep telling myself. And yeah, I would happily drink them all day long until I start to feel sick, in which case I would stop drinking them. Is it the alcohol? Is it the sugar? Who's to say? So I started watching a video yesterday from a YouTuber who I hadn't ever seen before, who was trying to beat Super Mario Galaxy, but only as a spring. So you know, you get like Spring Mario in the Toy Galaxy. It was a mod where you just became the spring the whole time. And yeah, I was watching him bob about trying to get it done, and that was quite amusing. Alright, there we go. There's the star. And yeah, that was quite an interesting video. Interesting looking mod. Alright guys, well, I'm going to call it there for this part. Happy Halloween, or happy late November/December. I hope you're all having a good day. If you're enjoying the Let's Play, then let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until then, I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.